We had this one manager. He was fooling around with like literally everyone in the store. I found out that he was sleeping with 2 of my friends at the same time. He was a piece of shit.
The things you see on the road.
The trip was so fucking hard. I told my homeboy of mine, I said, fuck it, let's go to McDonald's and order some pizzas.
And they start fingerprinting me. And I'm like, my friends are like, oh my God, he's on acid, what are we gonna do? The person goes, your hand is so limp. What's wrong with your hand? And I'm like trying to think quick. I'm like, ah. And I just been cleaning for like days. And she's like, oh, makes sense.
Manual labor, of course. I have IBS, which is a very important preface. I was in Home Depot and it just like slithers out like water.
It's unstoppable. It can go on the floor, the walls, into nooks and crannies. It can go everywhere.
It was like significantly more than a shark.
The Home Depot. How doers get more done.
You know the croquet things, the little
mallet
things they put in the ground.
Oh yeah, the stakes or whatever.
We staked him down to the ground like he was like on a cross. Like I staked him down and put him all the way down, and he couldn't lift up. And we put one around his neck. He wasn't choking, but he couldn't lift his head up then too.
God, he's probably traumatized to this day.
Staked down to the ground. We did it to Joe and Mark.
Didn't you shove the same kid in a duck cage?
You guys, if you ever are in a pinch, you puked on yourself, shat yourself, pissed yourself, anything. I rocked out a whole Goodwill fit. Rock a Hawaiian shirt.
Come on in. It's always a party at Goodwill.
And I look pimping.
Yeah.
I will be having another ball eventually, so I might go crazy, get like a really huge one.
I didn't get kicked out of the Jesus school I went to.
Jesus school?
I think they were happy when I left.
Bye, everybody. Don't forget to ride.
Did you eat?
I did not eat. Buddies all ate Quick Trip breakfast sandwiches, and I did not.
Kid's got a bright future.
Somebody shoot me in the head.
And the Quick Trip lady is like, you betcha.
Quick Trip, we got you covered.
We're sitting on his bed. He whips out a harmonica. He goes, and then he said to me, I'm bored. Would you be mad if I kicked you out? So, yeah.
They were on the 4th floor. I walked through the fire exit and I fell down 4 floors. They're like, yo, you should go to the hospital. And I was like, bitch, I ain't going to the hospital. And the police were like, are you really going to refuse medical treatment? Like, take me to jail, bitch. And they took me to jail. I was drinking Fireball.
On the job?
On the job.
Okay. What were you doing? What kind of job?
Machine operating.
Do you think that smoking drugs is cool? Do you think that doing alcohol is cool?
Oh, cool.
I was machine operating. So I lost the job on the spot.
Got a record player. He's playing this strange experimental noise music that he said was like derived from the electromagnetism of the earth. The music is going like wee woo, wah 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 wah, wee woo, and I was like, okay. Extremely pretentious, like experimental music. I was like, okay, buddy.
That's all right. I can barely hear you over my theremin.
Every 80s song has the same background noise as You Spin Me Right Round.
Or we just had meat spin going on our phones.
We're sitting on his bed. He whips out a harmonica. Whips it out, but it's a harmonica.
Whip it out. Come on, whip it out. Just whip it out.
I was like, if you want to show me that, you go right ahead. So he sure does. He goes, I don't know, honestly, like medium impressive lung capacity. I did just like sit there laughing. Then we made out. I
I love peanut butter. She has Jiffy's peanut butter, and she never got me a new peanut butter. I love peanut butter.
You said Jif she had?
Jiffy's.
Yeah.
I love peanut butter. That's the best peanut butter in my opinion.
I love peanut butter.
Wait, is it Jiffy or is it Jif?
I don't know. I love peanut butter.
So you're putting
Jiffy.
Skippy and Jif?
Either one of those is really good. I love peanut butter. I love peanut butter. I love peanut butter. I love peanut butter.
I love peanut butter.
I don't buy it.
The Roomba flipped upside down. No one knows what happened. And the dog shivering in a corner. I mean, like, straight up shake. But it was a golden retriever.
Okay, so yeah.
A nice, good sized dog.
Yeah,
And
good
we're
side
like,
shits. That's awful. Thanks again for coming on.
Hey, no problem. It's just fun.
I can't think of funny stories. I should have told in front of my dad.
You're right.
Brian's crapped his pants.
Really?
He was driving back from Columbia to here, and he was in the car with George, and he literally shit his pants. I want to see this. I'm gonna follow.
They made me do a tour of the school, and I shaped up for maybe 2 months. And then I was back on my hood rat stuff with my friends.
Hey yo, traffic, looking for my chapstick, feeling kinda car sick. There's a Ford Maverick.
Tell them where you're from. Straight out of. It's all happened in Whitefish Bay.
I get this sharp pain in my stomach that wakes me up. At this point, I'm hauling ass to the bathroom, clenching tight, and shit is coming out at the same time. I fucked it up.
Oh my God.
He had a white carpet and everything.
He shit everywhere.
It was a shitty massacre, let me tell you.
Oh, man.
Full of shit! He shit everywhere! Look what he did! He shit all over the wall!
He's like, you motherfucker! We both get into it, and I get onto him, I'm going to his face too. He's going for mine. PE teacher broke us up. Yeah, we're married now.
There goes crick, 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 crick. Boom! Both of them on the ground. The bed frame snapped. I used to work at the mattress store, slinging mattresses. Couple comes in. The guy had to be 350, probably 5'9". He's a big boy.
He's a big boy. He's the biggest boy. He's a big boy. He's the biggest boy. He's a big boy. Biggest boy.
My girlfriend comes in. She got to be 275. So both of them big. They've been eating good in the neighborhood.
It's got to be Applebee's.
None of these beds are going to work for you in here. We only have one that can possibly work. It's the hardest mattress you can ever feel. The shit is like laying on the concrete. They get on the bed. Then you hear cricket. The box spring underneath is starting to break. I know they hear it because I hear it. I'm standing right next to them. They start cuddling and they start grinding. Bed goes crick, 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 crick. Boom! Both of them on the ground. It's the bed frames.
This is probably one of my most embarrassing stories. Labor Day weekend, ate a whole bunch of junk, drank a lot. Guy told me to come over. Instantly, I told myself, you should go home after this. I go to the bathroom.
Okay, so you went to the bathroom, took care of your business, but you were still feeling the stomach pains?
Yes, I was.
Okay.
Oh, Danny, my tongue.
So about 3 years into my experience in Wisconsin, it gives you an exact feel of how the state, drinking-wise and food-wise, is.
Julian!
Oh yeah.
Been thinking about maybe waxing. Ripped the first one. I saw stars. I'm starting to bleed. Violently bleed. Blood's gushing out. Blood everywhere. They get fully blooded. Throws them on the floor. Blood on the table. Blood on me. Just
Blood, I'm a dog, call me a bloodhound. Throwing blood in the air, leave blood on the ground.
insane.
Door knocks, I open the door, and it's the police.
Oh no.
I immediately slam the door. The cops are outside! Yeah, there's alcohol, but you're not allowed in. He goes, well, you're under arrest. And I was like, oh my God, take me to the police station. Friends are like, oh my God, he's on acid, what are we gonna do?
She hit him right in his face. All I heard was the smack.
What is the 5 fingers? Say to the face! Slap!
To our left is a guy trying to sell us crack with his pants down. Looking at the floor, we're like, this is not happening. He had underwear on, so that was cool, but the guy across from us then all of a sudden did not have underwear on, and we saw pants around the ankles. We ended up just putting in our headphones, and I'm pretty sure we just put our hoods on
and cried
just
your way home.
Yeah, a little bit.
Illegal drugs are bad news. Don't mess with them.
What is Malort? I hear so much stuff about it.
I don't know what exactly it is. It's poison that they put an alcohol bottle label on it and call it alcohol. It's disgusting. I don't like it.
Malort! I'll have another.
I moved to Ohio right out of college. For a
Bummer.
job. It's already
Oof.
kind of like a red flag.
Yeah.
Ultimately, I blacked out, opened my eyes, which was like hours later. I was in the middle of Illinois.
I do
Darling,
what do you
think?
Hey, what's your best breakup advice?
Make it
yes,
best
breakup
advice.
advice.
Because we're running out of time.
There were a bunch of pictures of men, kind of like yearbook photos, like taped up on the wall.
So you like made fun of him for these things, and he was just like,
yeah, he was just like, yeah, I know.
Yeah, your picture's going up there next.
Right. I still didn't run away. This is
Okay,
as much a reflection on my poor judgment as it is on John here.
I'm supposed to know there'd be consequences for my actions.
My parents still don't even know this story.
Oh, that's awesome. I hope you show it to them.
We were seeing the Blue Man Group. They didn't think about what we were going to see on the public transportation. There is a couple that is right across from us. Puts the blanket over his torso and her head was bobbing up and down.
Of course it was. Just don't take the L at night.
Just don't, right? I'm excited to tell them that they put me through that when I was 17 years old.